Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 9 of my full platinum walkthrough for Lies of P. Turned my ass on right at the start there. Remembered for once. Right, we're going into the station. We're exactly where we left off as usual. So we're just going to go and grab some quartz quickly here and then we will sort of reset the area and carry on. Because you might take some damage and there's just a quicker way of doing this. So watch out for the things above. We're going to have to kill these, otherwise they're going to follow us, and that's just not a good thing. So just watch out for the ones that drop down. They do explode, remember. So I'm just going to get rid of those, drop onto this train here, and then we're going to shoot at the bigger one. So if you've got the Legion arm, the same one as me, the Falcon Eyes, then you can just soften them up a bit with this. If not, you're going to just have to go in and fight them as normal. But we are so close, it doesn't matter if you die. You can just go straight back here. Speaking of dying, I do die in this video later on. And like I said in a previous one, it was probably going to be some stupid way that I would die. It's glorious. It's so stupid. Yeah, I knew as soon as I'd done it, I was going to die. I was like, oh no. So we'll got that coming up. So yeah, I dropped onto the thing there. I'm just waiting for it to come back. I really don't need to. I'm already decayed at this point. Well, I'm not really that bothered because we will be running back to the Stargazer in a minute. There we go. And in here is Quartz. So lots of trophies coming up. There's lots of things that are ending in this one. We're going to get the last Legion arm, fully upgrade this weapon, fully upgrade the normal weapon, move into stage 5 on the P organ. Lots of things happening. We're going to get some close off the Cryptic. No, sorry, not the Cryptic. The Trinity Sanctums. So there's going to be the penultimate one of those. The final one is near the end of the game, but this is going to be the last phone call one. So yeah, we are sort of closing in on finishing the game. This is one, as you can see, this is the first video to go over an hour, only just. I was desperately trying to crop it down, but I couldn't cut any more out just to get it under an hour. But yeah, the next one's going to be really short. Chapter 10 is really short. And then we're going to be moving on to the endings, chapter 11 and the endings. And yeah, I will give you options, obviously, if you're on PC or an Xbox for things to do. Well, unfortunately, your options are, if you can't do a backup save, you are going to be doing 3 playthroughs. We do need to basically do 2 anyway, but it's going to be a speed run in New Game Plus. Or we're not going to speed run. I'm not a speed runner, but we're just going to ignore pretty much everything. So I'm dropping down. We're carrying on now onto the normal path. I'm just waiting for this one to drop down, which there we are, it kindly does. The items are actually getting quite spaced out on this one as well. It seems like we don't pick things up for quite a while. So remember, in this confined spaces, stick to your charge attack, because chances are you will start hitting the wall. These things, oh my god, I hate these things, and you'll see why in a minute. These ones on the floor, yeah, and take my own advice there. Oh my god, there's another one. Yeah, hit him with the charge. And again, these ones on the floor, you're going to see shortly, there's about 4 of them in one place, and they are just awful. They look so innocent and easy as well, but they're probably the hardest enemies in this area when there's a lot of them. So just grabbing a few bits. So I'll be cracking quite a lot of the ergo that we have just to do leveling and buying some stuff later on. If you've not got any left, don't worry. You can either just go and farm some stuff quickly, or just when you do have enough ergo, just come back and buy it. Just make a list of what I buy, anything that you've missed. Obviously I'm going to let you know as we do it. So shortcut, in case anything happens. Now we're going to be fighting a new enemy shortly as well. So the shortcut is all the way down there. That's the door where we came through for the Stargazer. So if you die now, just run all the way to the end and you can carry on down here. That one. This decay stuff is just the worst. Bought plenty of these before. There we go, I'm just trying to break through. I know the decay's got me. Do be aware. The primary concern usually when I get decay is weapon. Because it goes down so quickly, but remember your health is going down as well. I still have that amulet on that keeps increasing the health. So I'm not particularly bothered about taking bits of damage here and there from it. This one doesn't want to get up today. He's had a hard day, obviously. Moonstone. So yeah, we're going to get some full Moonstones, which is going to allow us to fully upgrade both our special weapon and normal weapon. Not that I've been using the normal weapon anymore, but we need to upgrade it. This doesn't go so well. I know he's there. I know he's there, trying to run past him. So just get straight to this. Good old R2 through the box. We'll get rid of them. So all these items, if you are struggling, then do use them. Don't save them. The Ergo, anything that you pick up from now, just keep hold of until I crack it all. So all these little bits here, just to make sure you've got enough to buy some stuff later. So yeah, heal up, get everything fixed, because there is a bit of a... It's not really a mini-boss, so this is the beginning of the game. Here, you're going to recognise this in a moment. This is the train we got off at the start. And these guys, they're not difficult, they really aren't. But what they are is made of stone or like solid ergo, whatever it is. And doing a charge R2 or just any sort of attack... Oh, that's a nice view. You can see it's just bouncing off. It is doing some damage. But the R1 seems to be better if you get close to the sort of the squishy bit on the bottom or the head. It seems to do a bit better. Or if you have it, if you're using the same as me, Falconize is a good option as well. There we go. It did cut through enough. But this isn't the last time we've been seeing. We'll see these guys. Pokey weapon would be better here, so you're not sort of swinging, because it's that same as when you're in a tight space. So the Murderer's Puppet, Amulet, Murderer's, whatever it was called, it's gone now, does more damage to humans. So if you put that one on. So this is the train that we got off at the right at the start of the game. And we're going all the way to the back. Smashing this wall. And there we are.
Yes, behind the train car where you
so we've got a letter. You can upgrade and do what you need to here, if you need to do any of that. And in the back here is a cartridge, defense cartridge. Again, it's good. It is good, but it's heavy, so I don't do it now. Oh no, I do. I didn't think I did it straight away, but I will do some more upgrades, couple more, I know, but it makes all the difference. I'm just checking here whether I can do upgrades. I can't. Couldn't remember if I could or not. Leveling up. So yeah, this is where we first got off. And then we went through the door at the bottom, but we can't do that now. So we'll be climbing up here and opening up yet another shortcut back to that first Stargazer. just down here. So the Stargazer is to the left now. It's right there. And we will just do a quick part of Bell's side quest. Atkinson, we're going to go and see him. So if he's not here for whatever reason, or there's any problem, it's because you didn't remember to speak to Bell in hotel. She's the one leaning against the pillar. The one we saved. So run down here. Underneath is another train car. Don't hit this guy. The first time I came in here when I first played this game, I just went to attack, because naturally you kind of would, wouldn't you? So speak to him, exhaust his dialogue. He's going to give you a letter, and he's going to tell you about dying in combat, which is what we have to tell Belle. We have to lie to her. It's very important. Here's where those little guys... Oh, this is just the worst. This is horrendous. Go round the crates. I thought I'd stay out in the open and not go around the crates this time. Usually I have gone around the crates. This does not go well. They stick their tongue. It's just because there's 4 of them. There's no time to rest. So put something between you and them, for the love of God. These guys are just the worst. When they're near you, they sort of lash out. Sort of stun locks you. This, when you're at distance, they just keep pulling themselves towards you. Oh my God. Just God, no. They're not doing much damage. They're just really, really irritating. That is like the hardest thing you will do in this game so far. Not really, but you know. Hyperbole. Anyway, round the back is a chest with yet another normal weapon. We got quite a few normal weapons in this video. So again, heal up. Make sure you're all fixed and ready, because we will be doing a boss fight in a minute. It's an NPC fight. It's as you go through those doors. There's going to be an enemy drop down here. Again, it's quite a difficult one. Not in the damage sort of aspect, but how fast they are. The charge attack is out. You might be able to get 1 or 2 off, but you just don't have enough time. I do try it because it has worked, but the timing was not working this time. I don't know. Must have been doing something slightly different. Or just doing it too late or something. But yeah, the Weasel here is just going to jump straight into it. Yeah, you can see how they're straight there. So using the Falconizer is a good idea. So as you back away with the Falconizers, you dodge backwards, you can fire off a shot. That is the best way to do it, otherwise they'll move out the way. Just get used to the movement as well. Blocking is always good. Even there's not enough time. There is just, but she dodged through it. And they're at distance, they will throw and just close that gap so quickly. Actually got a hit in there. I'll get into the rhythm in a second. Just give me a moment. I never profess to be good at these games that I make guides for. I'm just good at organising and figuring out what to do. Yeah, we've got one. So when you hit her with one of those, it is going to stun her for that split second, which, I mean, there. Didn't even give me enough time to do a charge attack. Straight through. No, I'll give it up for a bad job in a minute and just do normal attacks, and it goes much better. Yeah, so I knew I was going to stun because of the shot, but it wasn't good enough. Nice little backstab. Watch out for a closing the gap. Being more aggressive does seem to be the answer towards the end. But it does, if it doesn't go your way, it will quickly let you know. But eventually, you should defeat her, and you're just going to get the masks. After all that. So you should actually recognise where we fought her there as well. It's where we fought that police, that big first elite enemy. One to the side here, watch out for that. So they are corrupted now, the normal puppets. I need to fix my weapon. I think I remember to do it as I go around this corner. Yeah, another new enemy type here. They just kind of rush through you, and they do hit you with decay. Everything seems to. We are actually going to pick up something that's going to help with this decay problem that we have later. We're going to buy a defense part. So there is a butterfly. I'm still putting the butterflies up just in case you did miss one of them, but I really doubt it. And remember the alchemical boosters for the tree, which just don't really use. In the toilet here, there's going to be one burst through the toilet. You could say he was bursting to use the toilet. No, I'm not doing that one. It's a terrible dad joke. Yep, upgrade material. We're well past them at the moment. So carrying on. Again, you should potentially recognise where we are. That is our final door. We don't have the key yet. Or penultimate door. The last one's a bit different. So yeah, we came through here at the beginning of the game. The statue down at the bottom. So yeah, I'm going to put some into the carry weight. You'll see actually it doesn't go down as quickly anymore. The stats are sort of drying up. What we're not getting, it's diminishing returns at this point. Investing a lot, not getting a lot back. So we've been out in this courtyard before. Yep, that was the lock-on failing me once again. I didn't want the one in the distance, clearly. I wanted the one in front of me, next to me, the close one. Use crates to your advantage. This bigger enemy here, I am just going to try and do it through this carriage. We have fought enemies like this before. It's like the bigger regular puppet, basically. When you stun them, don't get close. Just stand back a second and then go in. It's going to do that tentacle attack every time. So just watch out for that. This chest at the back here is yet another weapon. Coil Mjolnir. Yeah, these are quite quick, and they go round you as well. They'll dance around you, so just try and get rid of them as quickly as possible, because their hits do decay pretty quickly as well. There is going to be an enemy to the left of me. There is one getting up in the distance, so just keep an eye on those as well. I know my attack is going to just kill all the others, so I'm not really that bothered. Oof, that hurt quite a lot. So you'll notice I'm not using my Fable Art, save them up, because we do have some bigger enemies that need them more than the little ones do. So just try and build it up now with these last few enemies if you have used it. It should build up fairly quickly if you're using a similar path to me on the P organs and the stuff you've done. I don't know what I was doing there. Trying to shoot it, I think. I'm trying to shoot this dog up top. So these dogs do the disruption, which is very bad. You will die. So there's going to be one dropping down here. I'm calling them dogs, I think that's being polite. And then there's one... I'm sure there was a third last time in my practice run, so just watch out, there might be a third somewhere. I'm sure it dropped down behind. Anyway, moving on, we're going to get our last Legion plug in a minute. That nearly sounded like something else when I said it and stumbled over the words then. I'll let you play that back and figure it out. Yeah, big enemy here. Again, we've fought ones like this before. This is what I've saved the Fable Art for. So just run in and give him a quick crack up the crack. Try and do as much damage as you can before he comes round, because he's going to hit pretty hard. And he does that last follow-up attack. Let's forget about... Yeah, I'm missing the timings again on this. There we go, that's what we need. Him to sort of move around us as he attacks. Like so, gives us plenty of time. And down he goes. And he's going to drop the last Legion plug, so we can now create our final Legion arm, whichever one it is you've done. Enemy to the right. Remember at the last second then. Another Moonstone. And then a Stargazer. So there is a merchant up top. We're going to buy something from him, the military shovel. I'm also going to buy the defense part, the LADA large capacity corrosion resistance converter. Yeah, because that's going to help with all this decay that's going on. So just speak to him. Purchase. Go for this. Is your priority? Is the shovel. If you need a Legion caliber, there's one there. I'm not going to buy it, I don't need it. But this one on the left hand side here enhances your resistance to decay, or can enhance resistance to decay. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to put that on later. You can put it on now if you want. It is heavy, so if you're not quite ready yet, then you can leave it off. It's just the damage is better on everything apart from electric. We're not dealing with electric anymore, or in this part anyway. We definitely are later. Make sure you grab that letter on the side there, and opening the door there will be a little bit of a cutscene, and then we're moving into collapsing Krat. And this is where I'm going to die very shortly. I said it would be from falling off, and I do not disappoint. These guys are actually quite easy. They're really slow. I'm just making it look hard here. These crystals, do not get close to that yellow crystal until you're ready to destroy it. You can see my disruption is building up. It's the crystal that's doing it. So just 2 quick hits will destroy it. Also, one of the falconized shots will do the job. I'm debating there, shall I jump off? I thought, no, don't, you'll die. And it's the... you've not died yet. It'll be the first time you've died. It would just be embarrassing. Yeah. Maybe I should have done that as my first. Lover's letter there, grab that. And then, yeah, just get rid of these crystals as soon as you get them, because that disruption will kill you. I think this is the one that actually does get around me really quite quickly. So again, that's why the Charge R2 does its work. Shortcut, which I'll open in a minute. But here, this is the choice where it goes badly. I used the Falcon eyes while stood on that bridge, and as soon as I do it, I thought, no, it knocks you back as you fire, because I wanted to get rid of this crystal. I thought, no, no, no. Yeah, so stupid. As soon as I'd pressed that L2, I thought, what are you doing? But there you go. There's death number 1. Thought we were going to get yeah, there we go. Clean run. I thought we were going to get that. But no. They've opened the floodgates now. Probably going to die loads of times. I don't in this video again, but yeah, there'll be some more, I'm sure. So we've got to go through these again. It's only quickly these ones. And then we do it the sensible way. We'll get this guy's attention, because we can do that from here. That crystal down there doesn't really matter. Here's my Ergo. So pick that up. There is a butterfly, but I mean it's a balance crank, and it's, I think it's the teleporter one, so it's the pink one. It's not a problem. It does actually teleport this one as well. It's behind me, so just follow the red if it disappears. There we go. There is a bigger enemy up here, so get rid of this first, get it out of the way. Watch out for the tentacles. They do follow-up attacks, not just the arms this time. It's actually quite cool that it does that, the way it works. It uses them as an extra limb. There we go. I'm just going to go and open up the shortcut. Didn't see you coming. Nearly got decayed then. That was very close. I think my bottle's gone from when I fell off the ledge. So this is the way we need to go. But I just opened that up for in a minute. We're just going to do a quick sweep around here. There's some of the dogs, the disruption dogs. We do need to come back down here and meet a merchant later for one of the weapons, but that is later on. So there are 3 dogs. Again, they're not dogs, are they? The other one's just dropped down next to me. I'll give him a quick shot. Get rid of him. And then we'll just do a quick clear up. And then we'll move on. And there is going to be another boss in a moment. Well, it's not really a boss, it's an elite enemy. So, yeah, Fable Arts, again, build them up if you can. And then we're going to have to, yeah, so give this guy a couple of cracks, try and build up those Fable Arts. It's not the end of the world if you don't have any saved up. I'm just going to use that shortcut. That was the reason for opening it. But yeah, this guy we're about to fight, I think I put the LADA on before we go in. A little bit of lore there. Because yeah, the one coming up does a lot of decay damage. I'm pretty sure. I know I stop. I can't remember whether to put it on or not. I might not do it at this point, but do put it on if you've got the weight limit. It's going to help. But do everything you've got. Hit him with the Falcon Eyes if you're using it, or whichever Legion army you're using. Just do as much as you can from a distance. because when this guy starts using the decay, it just goes everywhere. It's horrible. So get rid of him as quickly as you can, because it's such a tight little area as well. He's going to do damage to pretty quickly. So everything you've got, again, it's good, but it's very heavy. So it's that, should I? Not right now. So we are getting there with this area. We are nearly done, really. Just this final building. We are going to run off to a completely different area and finish that first. So you remember the guy with the dog mask on, in front of that grate, that what are they called? Trellis? No, that's what you put plants on. You know, the front of the castle. Man, I should look these words up before I try and say them. So what I'm going to do here. Now, if you don't have many of these, don't do what I'm doing here. Don't worry about this leveling. You're not going to miss out. You can always do it later on. If you don't have loads of these, make sure you save some for purchases later on instead. We need about 20-ish thousand, 25,000, something like that, for purchases later, which are going to help more than what I'm doing here. But if you have loads left like I do, then feel free to just put some. I want to put some in capacity and just get rid of some. So yeah, that's more than enough for what I need later. And just put some points in. You can see capacity. I'm not getting much in return for doing it now, but there you go. I think I actually went for health on that one. So yeah, I'm going to put the bigger heavyweight on, so it's even more defense. And then another new enemy type. These guys, if you can, try and hit them there in the back. You can see they've got a canister on their back. If you hit that, they will get stunned really quickly. And watch out for this guy in the back. He's actually not dead on the floor yet, but this guy is really annoying. That was a good hit. Well done. You completed this twice. This isn't going well. You can just block through their attacks, it's not a problem. So again, if you can, don't try and sneak up. You won't be able to sneak up because they do alert quite easily. That's why I do the charge R2 from a distance, because the second whip around should hit the back, the canister on the back, and then the next time you do it, it's going to stun them. Get used to fighting these guys. There's going to be quite a few more of these. Yeah, you can do it. Again, that second one just hits them. He does have a friend who's coming in. They're actually not too bad. They're a bit like, what's his name from Resident Evil? That's who they remind me of. Mr. X. But they're nowhere near as difficult. Oh, that's a perfect opportunity. He goes. This one didn't want to get up again. Book here, grab that. Careful out on the ledge. We'll be coming back round here in a moment. Another new enemy type. You get used to these guys as well. Flamethrowers, so just kill them as quickly as you can, but do not run over them. Once you kill them, they do explode. So we are just going to drop down here. Back away. That took a minute. We're going to get the special Krat supply box now, and then we're going to go back to Hotel Krat in a moment to use it because it has lots of goodies in it. It gets us the full Moonstone, 3 of them. I did 3 with my hand then, but I held up 4. What a dumbass. You can't see it anyway. Oh my god, I'm getting tired doing these. So yeah, we will be able to fully upgrade the special weapon that we have. The normal weapon's going to have to wait until the boss at the end of the video. So here's our shortcut. This is going to take us all the way back down again to our Stargazer. We're going to use that, go to the hotel, go to the old area we've been to before, clear that up, get lots of goodies, and then we're going to carry on. So back to the hotel. Now you can see at the top we have a humanity option here, choice. So you want to say he was killed in action fighting a puppet. So this is Jessie, not Jessie, Belle. I don't know where Jessie came from. Belle. So I'm going through the dialogue, I'm skipping that here. And eventually she's going to ask... No, I'm not skipping it yet because it happens quite quickly. Skip at the end. Is my partner safe? You're going to say he was killed in action fighting a puppet. So do that. You're going to automatically give her the letter. So this was the guy in the train car, and this is going to close off her quest there, and you're going to get that record Y. So obviously it's very important because it has a record attached to it. I'm going to struggle to find the record. There we go. Play it while we mess around, and you will get that humanity from it. You won't see me get the humanity from this one because I'm speaking to somebody at the time, and I'm cutting that out. So yeah, you won't see it, but you will get it. Make sure the record plays all the way through. Speak to Polendina here. Polendina is going to give you a Moonstone there. Then give him the box, and this is where we need a whole bunch of cash. So if you've got some saved up, this is when you're going to use it. If you've got any boss things, don't use those. So he's giving us one there as well, which is going to help. So the main hitters here are the Quartz, the Cryptic Vessel, so grab that if you need a Legion Caliber. There's one there, and then these 3 full Moonstones of the Covenant, so that's really expensive there. That's how much is that? 13, 21. So that's 21 just with those. So you can always just go quickly farm some if you are short. Just go to the last area and just kill a bunch of enemies there. Or remember and come back. But grab all 3. And now we can fully upgrade the weapon that we are holding, which is what we are about to do. I'm just cracking one more, or a couple more, because I need some to level up the weapon.
I know my way around a weapon.
Good old Eugenie.
To look at something?
Upgrade. 2 upgrades. 1 and then 2 Moonstones will get used. And you'll get the trophy Strongest Special Weapon. If you've been sticking just to the same weapon. Don't worry if you haven't, there's going to be more Moonstones, plenty more. Next we're going to hand over the new Cryptic Vessel to Vanini. He's going to talk a lot, we don't want to listen to that. And he's going to give us back the rusty Cryptic Vessel Decryption, which if you look at it is quite obviously that gate from earlier on. I'm going to just nip here and make the last one I need, which is Pandemonium. So there we're going to get Legion Arm Collector. That's all of those done. So you should have one fully upgraded and have them all available. That's all the trophies to do with Legion Arms done. I'm just going to quickly run up and use the P-Organ, and then we're going to get another trophy, Extreme Potential, for getting to number 5. How's the nose getting on? It's getting on. It's going all right. For getting to level 5 in the P-Organ. So I've got the perfect amount here. What do we go for? That one, actually. The attribute resistance is going to come in handy. resilience to attribute to status ailments. So that's a good handy one with all this nastiness flying around. And then the fatal attack. Oh no, yes, I feel like I do that one. Yeah, fatal attack, Fable Charger. And then you'll get the trophy. Extreme potential if you have enough quartz at this point. You should have, because everyone that I've picked up has been, will be there for you as well. There weren't random drops or anything. I have gotten the humanity from the record at this point. If you haven't, just stay and listen to it so it plays out, and then head back to Barren Swamp Bridge, the area with the dog, and then we're going to go into this area. It's not a big area or anything. It's going to take a few minutes, 10 minutes or so, but it's a dead end, so we're not going anywhere new.
Oh, you're here.
Speak to him. Exhaust his dialogue because we showed the wanted poster to Alidoro. He's going to give us a dim ergo chunk, so just keep talking until he gives you that, or repeating himself. Watch out for these traps. That's a new thing as well. The path you're sort of supposed to go guided down is off to the right. It's quite obvious, ladder, lights, etc. But we're not going to go that way. We're going to go this way because there is enemies we don't want to deal with up there and traps and things. So we're just going to go this way. It's easier. And now we get to use the fully upgraded Puppet Ripper for the first time. So it's at its max now. You can only make it stronger by making yourself stronger at this point. So scaling. Dropping down here, there's going to be a notebook. There is an item behind me I forgot to grab. It's nothing of importance. Watch out for the trap there to the left. And we're going to carry on down into Blighttown. So dropping through the roof again, try and get the enemy if you can. There will be another one directly behind you when you do this. So turn around. I thought I could hear one. It's across the way. The big, one of those big female ones with the red dress on's coming. So you can fire Legion Falcon Eyes at her, Legion Arm. You can use them all if you want, because we're going to sit at the Stargazer. It's just around the corner. There we go. Remember to turn around, grab the chest. There's a quartz in there. Up the ladder will be our Stargazer, and then hopefully you've got some Fable Arts built up, because we're going to need some in a moment for a really quick kill of an enemy that can knock you off the edge pretty easily, to be honest. Again, not the end of the world if you don't have it. You can always use the Falcon Eyes or whatever to do that extra damage. That was close. That was a hell of a pushback. So do not go running in front of this cabin. Come off to the left hand side. Get rid of that as well. I'm using the Falcon Eyes. You can see he's round there. You've got two options. If you don't have your Fable Arts ready, then do an R2 through the wall to do some damage. I'm just going to run through, hit him with the Fable Arts, and then an R2, and that's going to kill him pretty damn quickly. That went rather well. Otherwise he starts jumping around, he hits you with that thing of his, he's going to push you off the edge potentially. Open the chest up, black steel cutter, yet another normal weapon. We're nearly there with the normal weapons. Going to get quite a few drop down here. There is a trap here, so just take it slow. The traps are like the Indiana Jones traps there. He's going to go through it. You go through the rope, and the spears fire out of the wall. So they're easily avoidable in that just set the trap off, which I'm about to do, and then don't go forwards. It has the same effect. I was going to jump across here, get the item, then drop down, but that disruption was starting to scare me a bit. It was building up from up here, so I will drop down, try to do a plunge attack. They have not been working this playthrough for some reason. I don't know why. So do build up your Fable Arts again. We do have a bit of a boss coming up. Again, it's not really a boss, it's an elite enemy. And watch here. Dear God, that was close. So the platform splits in half, halfway down. So stick to the right hand side. That was really close. Skipped a little bit there internally when just so close that. So hitting it with a few. So this is the only thing we're fighting now, and then we're going to leave. So hit it with everything you've got. Fable Arts, Falcon Eyes, whatever. Should probably have carried on with the Falcon Eyes straight away, because it's so good at just knocking them down. And that shield, obviously trying to break through the shield, is not going well. No, we don't have any left, dumbass. There we go. So kill it. And you're going to get the record Misty era. So that's another one for us to play. Get some more humanity in a minute. Up here, reading the wall. Something about butterflies. Open this. Another chunk of quartz. And a lovely apparel there. I haven't actually changed mine. We've got loads of costumes. I haven't changed it again. Maybe I will do for the next video. And then we're just going to do a quick run back. We do have an item that lets us teleport back to, it's the locket. But yeah, I'm just going to run back. And yeah, straight onto a boss fight from here. We're going to carry on back in the collapsed Krat area and finish that off now. So straight into a boss fight. Walker of Illusions. Not difficult. Very straightforward. So just head back to Collapsed Street. And we're going to climb that ladder and carry on after that little interlude. We are nice and powerful now. And we've finished that area off. Got a record, which is always good. Yeah, don't get rid of him. Don't want him following us. Unfortunately, our New Game Plus run has to go further than we are now. It's pretty much the whole game that we have to do. But I will be missing out loads. Anything that can be skipped will be skipped. So this runs... We're probably getting into sort of 9 hours at this point. 8 or 9 hours. Here's the boss. Pretty straightforward. Moves fairly quickly. But also not at the same time. You've got plenty of time. So hit it with the... Falcon Eyes just to stun it a little bit, lets you get the charge off, but there's plenty of gaps for the charge as well. Here, I actually get it stunned. That, when it does that, it's about to screech and do a load of what's-it damage, but don't let it do it. Just hit it as soon as it does a screech, or back away. It will at some point split into two. Disruption damage is what I was thinking of. It will split into two. The other one dies. Here it does it again. So do back away from that. The second one does die really quickly. If you've got the same weapon as me, just keep doing the charge attack, get both of them at the same time. You really shouldn't have a problem with this guy. Or girl, maybe. Can't really tell. And there we go. That was simple enough. The music's actually really good for this one. I don't have the music turned up for copyright reasons. I never do on these guides. But yeah, I thought the music was quite good on this one. A bit different. So, riding down. Or slamming to the ground.
The hotel is under attack.
We are back down
Head to the hotel and
in an area, Jesus, can't talk, you may remember or may recognise. Here especially. So this bit where we just ran up the stairs, there was some dogs and some guys at the bottom and it was blocked off. So you may remember where we are in a moment. It will make sense. So there is a guy to the left. He will come rushing through. That was a bit weird. And then we have our final phone call. Actually, it's not. There's going to be another phone call after this. We're going to come back here afterwards. So, it's our final riddle. Phone call riddle. And the answer is Ergo. So choose Ergo. And then you'll get correct. Let's skip forward on this. We don't need to listen to him. And he's going to give us that final key. And we'll get some humanity there as well. You feel the warmth. We will be changing soon to the next level of humanity, which is the top one. So there is an enemy to the right, so I do get a bit sort of carried away. It's one of those nastier, bigger enemies. So if you do stun this one, remember it's going to flap its tentacles around. A bit like this. I don't think I've actually seen that attack from them before. There, so back away when you think it's going to drop straight down, but it doesn't. So yeah, you may recognise where we are. We came here and touched the ground. We're part of one of the Cryptic vessels. It's the very start of the game. We're going to fight a very familiar boss shortly. The Parade Master. The first major boss that we fought. So do build up your Fable Arts again at this point. If you need to, do a quick whip around this area again and fill it up full. If you've got the same 5 bars as I have, then that may be a good idea. So it's going to give you one full Fable Art attack and then quickly build up into another one if you need to. So I'm just going to do a bit of leveling. So this is, again, diminishing returns. Doing that gives me 2 stamina. Doing that gives me a little bit of health. So I'm going to go for damage now, primarily.
Oh no. Hey, so there's
And yes, it
something
is an
horrible in front of
emergency. We
the
do
hotel.
need to get back to the
Might be
hotel.
worse than what we saw at the cathedral.
So this merchant is now gone, the one to the left. He did sell us all the starting weapons. I did say in the first video to buy them all at that point. He is gone now. If you didn't buy them for whatever reason, don't worry, you can just get them in New Game Plus. But yeah, just remember to do so. So I'm going to put on this resistance now. I should have put this on ages ago, to be honest. I'm umming and ahhing. No, I'll put it on. It's the weight I'm looking at. I'm at 58%. I'll manage. But we're going to run in and we're just going to hit him with what we've got as soon as we can. So you skirt around him, dance around to his right hand side seems to work. Don't know why. So we've done the Fable Art number 1 has happened. Building up into that second one. He will start doing loads of the nasty stuff, the acid stuff, the decay. So hit him with that second one, stun him. Give him a couple of slaps there. Drop back. Hit him with that. And then drop him down. Easy stuff. Easy peasy. Corrupted Parade Master down. And you'll get a full Moonstone off him, which means you can now fully upgrade a normal weapon.
Let's get back to the hotel.
Which is what we will do shortly. So it's all gone wrong. As we go back into the hotel here, everyone will be gone. They're all hiding upstairs. Apart from brave old Sophia. Sophia? Is that her name? Yeah. Let's go with that.
You're alive. I was worried because
So speak to her, exhaust the dialogue. She's going to say go upstairs and ask about the passage. We'll stick the record on that we got earlier, Misty era. So have that playing. And then we're going to go up into Geppetto's office. He's gone now. He's been kidnapped again. He seems to do that quite often, doesn't he? Probably not by choice, but you never know. So yeah, you'll have to burst through the doors. Everyone's up here waiting for you. Just go and speak to Antonio at the back, and you will get the gesture. Anger. This is one of the gestures we need to show that that puppet that was in the Barren Swamp. We're not going to do that now. We're going to wait until we've got both of them, and then we'll go and see him. So everyone will go back to their normal position now. We'll just upgrade the P-Organ. So some of these level 5 ones, these are good. So it's up to you what you want to do here. You can actually drop back onto some other ones. You don't need to do a level 5, a phase 5 one. I'm going to do this retain on the guard. So increased Fable Art attack I think I go for here. The increased stagger from behind is quite good. But I think this one's going to be better, the Fable Art attack. Because we're just building that up so quickly now. And of course an easy one here is the Pulse Cell. So an extra hit of that. Auto Charge Legion's not bad. But I think we'll go with the stamina on the charge attack. Kind of makes sense for how I play. Obviously, choose whatever the hell you like. We'll just quickly go down, see Eugenie. She's going to level up our weapon. We'll see her. She's got butterflies around us, means she has something new to say. My record's about to finish, so I will get that humanity hit in a moment.
Alidoro has disappeared.
Alidoro's gone.
I just want that's why I should.
Skipping that, there it is. That's the record finishing.
You're here.
I'm going to upgrade our weapon. So I'm just carrying on with this one. I'm not going to use this one. I'm just going to carry on with the other one. So it's completely irrelevant which one I do. Just make sure you do fully upgrade a normal weapon and a boss weapon, a special weapon. You need to reactivate that. And then I was going to just go and teleport away, but we do have to speak. He does have stuff. Vanini has stuff to say, so I'm just going to box that off while we're here. Go through all his dialogue. Let him keep talking until he's repeating himself. And then we're just going to head out back to the train station. So Krat Central Station lobby is where you want to go. Into the Trinity door, the Trinity Sanctum. Have a look at the usual stuff. Rip the safe door off. I'm sure there's an easier way of opening these safes. Well, it's not easier, but less destructive. So yeah, another +1 ring or amulet there. And then we're going to head back to that same phone box. Speak to the King of Riddles again. So head down to Central Street Station. Or Central Station Street. What was it, the wrong way around? I was saying that? I'm not quite sure. Wasn't reading it. Central Station Street, yeah. Oh, that's cutting through nice now. So another humanity option here. So the answer you want to do this time is no. Are you a murderer? Killer? No, we don't kill people. No. So he's going to carry on, and then eventually you will get the King of Riddles' surprise box. So we're going to open that, check item straight away, use it. It's going to blow up in your face. You will get decayed, but it's fine. We are done here. And you will get the Chosen One's Trinity Key. That is the final Trinity Sanctum later on. So we're ready to do that as soon as we get there. Just going to teleport back to Hotel Krat. And we are done for this longer video. Nice short one next, and then yeah, it's going to get longer again. Right, that was a weird thing to say. Right, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.